What if you could create a professional illustrated storybook like this, or even this, in under 60 seconds? And what if I told you that you don't need any artistic skill, no expensive software, and you can do it for 100% free?
Welcome to Savvy AI Studio. You'll love it here.
Everyone, I'm Aura, and the best part, you don't even need a computer for this. I've got you covered. We're going to do everything right from our phones, so absolutely anyone can create these. In this video, I'm going to show you a brand new AI tool that makes this all possible. Stick around, because at the end, I'll share 3 ways you can start making money with this incredible skill today. Let's get started. If you're a writer, a parent, a teacher, or a content creator, you know the struggle. You have an amazing story idea, but hiring an illustrator can cost hundreds, even thousands of dollars, and learning complex design software takes forever. Well, that all changes now. Google just launched a game-changing feature inside Gemini called Storybook, and it's about to become your new favorite creative partner.
All right, let's create our story right now. We're going to make a book about a magical library, but not just any library. This one eats stories that people forget to read. And the best part? If you stay with me until the very end of this video, I'll show you the entire finished storybook with the AI narration, so you can see how the library that ate stories comes to life. It's a promise. Now, let's dive into the tutorial.
Things first, head over to Google and search for Gemini. Once you're logged in with your Google account, look over at the left-hand menu. You might see the Storybook button right here. If you don't, no problem. Just click on Explore Gems, and you'll find it right there. Let's click on it. Okay, this is where the magic happens. The quality of your book depends entirely on the quality of your prompt. Let's start with a simple one, and then I'll show you a pro tip to get incredible results.
Let's try this. A story about a mysterious library that eats forgotten stories. Not bad. But we can take this to a whole new level. Here's the secret. The more details you give, the more professional your results will look. Pro Prompt Formula, premium version. Instead of just saying, write a story, here's how you craft a pro prompt that screams premium. Concept. A curious child discovers that the town library is alive. It literally eats the stories people forget to read. Adventure. The child teams up with a brave bookworm, yes, a real worm in glasses, to save the town from fairy tale characters that escape into the real world. More. Stories only live when we keep reading them. Imagination is power. Target audience. Children ages 4 to 6. Art style. Gentle, vibrant, watercolor style. Title and author credit. The Library That Ate Stories. Story by
your channel name.
Now let's paste that in and watch the magic. And just look at that difference. The cover is stunning, the pages flow beautifully, and every character looks consistent from start to finish. Here's a pro tip. If you don't already have a detailed idea in mind, don't worry. You can just type whatever comes to mind, and Gemini will still build a story around it. And if you're stuck, you can always ask ChatGPT to help you brainstorm. It's like having your own creative writing partner on call 24/7. It will even read the story to you. You can also share your creation with a public link or get it print ready as a PDF with just one click. And that's really all it takes. To recap, it's just 3 simple steps. 1. Find Storybook. 2. Write your prompt, basic or pro. 3. Generate and share.
If you're loving this so far, hit that like button. It helps other creators discover this amazing tool too. Now, this is where we get really creative. Storybook isn't just for simple ideas. With the right prompt, you can create premium, professional-level books. Let me show you how to unlock its full potential. First, experiment with art styles. Don't just stick to the default. Try prompting for anime style, 8-bit pixel art, or even dark fantasy oil painting and watch what happens. Second, create a series. Love your character? Keep the story going. Just prompt Gemini, write part 2 of the story I remembers the context. And third, don't be afraid to edit and refine. If you don't like a specific page, you don't have to start over. Just type a follow-up command like rewrite page 4 to make it more dramatic and add a new character, a wise old owl. Okay, as promised, you now have your own professional storybook for free. Here are three powerful ways you can turn this into a real source of income. First, become a published author. Use the print feature to save your book as a PDF, format it, and self-publish it on Amazon KDP or as a digital download on Etsy. You can even create personalized storybooks for clients. Second, start a YouTube storytelling channel. Screen record the story, add narration and music, and you have a complete video. Kids' content is a massive niche, and this is the perfect way to start. And third, become a freelance storybook creator. Offer your skills on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork. People are always looking for custom stories, and you can now deliver a professional product in minutes. And that's it. A powerful, professional storybook right at your fingertips. The possibilities are truly endless. Now, I want to hear from you. What story are you going to create first? Drop your ideas in the comments below. I'd love to see what you come up with. And I replied to every comment. If this video was helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to take the images from these AI storybooks and animate them for free. You won't want to miss that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next
that ate stories. Alara loved stories more than anything. She loved the feel of old pages, the smell of ink, and the way words could whisk her away to far-off lands. Her favorite place was the town library, a cozy, quiet place filled with tales both new and old. But lately, Alara noticed something strange. Sometimes, when a book was left unread for too long, the library would rumble softly and a page or two would vanish. Is the library hungry? She wondered. One afternoon, while searching for a lost bookmark, Alara stumbled upon a tiny, hidden door behind a tall bookshelf. Peeking inside, she saw not dust, but a warm, glowing tunnel. And there, wearing tiny spectacles, was a bookworm named Dewey. "Welcome to the story, Gut," squeaked Dewey, adjusting his glasses. "This library isn't just a building, it's alive. And when stories aren't read, it gets very, very hungry. It eats the forgotten words, and sometimes the characters escape." Just then, a puff of glittery smoke burst from a dusty fairy tale book. Out popped a mischievous pixie, giggling as she zipped past them, heading straight for the town square. "Oh no," cried Dewey. "A forgotten story means a runaway character." Ilara knew what they had to do. "We have to bring them back," she declared. Dewey nodded bravely, his tiny glasses glinting. "But how?" he asked. "By reading," Ilara exclaimed. "We'll remind the library and the characters of their stories." So Ilara and Dewey ventured into town. The pixie was causing all sorts of playful trouble, turning flowers blue and making hats float. The townspeople were confused, but Ilara knew it was all part of the forgotten story. Ilara pulled out a small, colorful book she always carried. It was a story about a kind pixie who loved to help. She began to read aloud, her voice clear and strong. As she read, the pixie paused, listening intently. With each word, the pixie remembered her own tale, her purpose, and her home. A gentle glow surrounded her, and with a happy sigh, she floated back into the pages of Ilara's book, right where she belonged. Lara and Dewey knew their adventure was just beginning. They understood that stories only truly live when we keep reading them, and that imagination is the most powerful magic of all. Together, they would make sure no story was ever forgotten again.